and Assalamualaikum everyone. Today, introduction to mathematical economics with me, Norzita Najwa binti Ahmad Shukri, 278162. So today we will talk about assignment 5, task 2. Question 1a. Determine where the function f(x) equal to x cubed minus 6x squared minus 18x minus 15 is concave outward and where it is concave downward. For this question, the first thing we need to do is find the second derivative of the function. Let's begin by finding the first derivative. The first derivative of fx, we get 3x squared minus 12x minus 18. Then let's move on to find the second derivative. The second derivative of the fx function, we get 6x minus 12. Set second derivative equal to 0 and solve for x, and we get x equal to 2. Then we get negative infinity 2 and 2 infinity. Let's make it more easy by doing a table. So in the table we have interval, test, the second derivative of fx and the sign of second derivative of fx. Okay, first I'm going to do interval negative infinity 2. Here we can choose any number between negative infinity to 2. And let me choose negative 2. Then we need to substitute negative 2 in the second derivative of fx. And we get negative 24. Here we know that it was negative sign of f double prime x, and this shows that it was concave downward on interval negative infinity 2. Same goes with the second one, interval 2 infinity. Let's use 4 and substitute 4 in the second derivative and we get 12. And here we get the positive sign where it shows the concave outward on interval 2 infinity. So here we already know the answer that the function is concave downward on interval negative infinity 2 and it is concave outward on interval 2 infinity. Question B. Suppose that the cost function for a manufacturer is given by Cx equal to 0.000001 x cubed minus 0.003 x squared plus 5x plus 1000. Describe the behavior of the marginal cost function. Number 1. Find the marginal cost function. To find the marginal cost function must equal to the first derivative of Cx function. So the answer, we get 0.000003 x cubed minus 0.006 x plus 5. B2. Describe the behavior of the marginal cost function, whether concave outward or concave downward. Prove your answer. Here we must find the second derivative and set it equal to 0 and solve for x. We get x equal to 1000. Do the table. First, do interval negative infinity 1000, test 150 and substitute it in the second derivative. We get negative 0.0051. We get negative sign and this show concave downward on interval negative infinity 1000. Next, we do the interval 1000 infinity and we test 1500 and substitute it in second derivative of Cx function and we get 0.003. This show a positive sign, so it was concave outward on interval 1000 infinity. C. A company has established that the revenue function in Ringgit Malaysia is Rx equal to 2x cubed plus 40x squared plus 8x, and the cost function in Ringgit Malaysia is Cx equal to 3x cubed plus 90x squared plus 80x minus 800. First, find the level of production that will yield a maximum profit for the company. To find the maximum profit, firstly, we must set profit function equal to revenue function minus cost function. So lastly, we get negative x cubed plus 21x squared minus 72x plus 800. So after that, we should try to find the first derivative of px function, which we get negative 3x cubed plus 42x minus 72, and set it equal to 0, and then we factorize it. Lastly, we get x equal to 2 and x equal to 12. Then find the second derivative of px function, and we get negative 6x plus 42. Substitute 2 in x for the second derivative, which is negative 6 multiplied with 2 plus 42 equal to 30. As we know that 30 is bigger than 0, we show concave upward or minimum profit. Then substitute 12 in x for the second derivative. We get negative 6 multiplied with 12 plus 42 equal to negative 30. As we know, negative 30 is less than 0. It shows the concave downward or maximum profit. So the maximum profit that we get is x equal to 12. Last question. C2, find the price per unit to maximize the profit. In this question, we need to use price function where P equal to revenue function divided by x. We get revenue function 2x cubed plus 40x squared plus 8x divided by x. And after that, we get 2 multiplied with 12 cubed plus 40 multiplied with 12 square plus 8 multiplied with 12 divided by 12. Then we get 9,312 divided by 12. And lastly, we get 776. So we get 776 ringgit Malaysia per unit. That's all from me. Thank you and see you again.